many people last that long. But
Oh, really?
I would guess, I don't know.
So, except for doing the delivery, what's your like typical day like, or typical week like?
Well, I do. What's my typical? Like a day when I'm not working, I get up early. My wife, Louise, goes 2 days a week. She goes to work all day, and one day she works just the mornings. So she goes to work. Let's say it's a day when she's going to work. She goes to work. I don't know what I do really. Not much. I just sort of look at the news. I do crosswords. I do crossword puzzles. I sometimes go out. I go out on my bike. I might go for a bike ride. Go somewhere for lunch. Maybe go to a pub for lunch. Bit naughty, but And then most of the time I cook. Because Louise, my wife's working, so I do all the cooking. So I'll cook a meal for the evening. But nothing very adventurous really.
Did you join like any like social group or like social activity?
Well, there is one thing I'm involved with, which is I did a tour guide course.
Tour guide? Okay.
Yeah, doing walking tours.
Oh.
I did a course in that, and I'm with a group who are trying to organise walks, but I actually haven't done it in real life yet. I've only sort of taken the course, researching the walks, and I meet with this group, and we're meeting on Friday and doing a walk which is going to be sold to the public,
Oh, like tourists.
So, but we're going to practice it on Friday. So yeah, I am involved with that. I've done a couple of other courses actually, which haven't gone anywhere. I did bookkeeping. I did a bookkeeping course.
Oh,
I did two actually.
Bookkeeping.
Yeah, but I haven't done anything with it really.
How did you find out this course? Did you find out online or your friends told you this? I can't remember really. I think there's an organisation called the City and Guilds. Have you heard of it? City and Guilds, which is part of the City of London, and they do these qualifications. They're like a sort of examining body, and their qualifications are, well thought of. They're respected, and they do lots of different courses and exams that you can do. And so I did this City and Guilds bookkeeping. I did level 1, level 2. I'm not sure why. I can't remember why I did that actually. But that was just like an evening course. But I thought I might get some little. The idea being, I thought maybe I could do a little part-time job in an office or something. But in the end, it hasn't led to anything. But it might do. It's just something that I can say that I've done. If somebody, it's possible that I could get some kind of role in an office, perhaps. Although, I'm not actively looking for anything like that at the moment. So, like the tour guide course, what's the motivation for you to join? Did you like to?
I suppose it's a social thing. That was an evening class, so it's just something to do. I think I just saw that somewhere advertised on the internet, I wasn't thinking of doing it necessarily, but I saw it advertised, so I just went on the course.
Mm-hmm. Is it a free course or?
I had to pay a small amount, not much. It was. I can't remember. Not very much, like £70 or something like that.
How long does it take to, is a 2 months course or is a?
I think it was about 2 months, just one evening a week though. But it didn't. You can do. There's all sorts of formal tour guide qualifications that you can do.
Oh, okay.
But this one was Tower Hamlets Borough, and Tower Hamlets haven't got a formal qualification. Some of the other boroughs have, like Camden, City of London, Westminster. You can do a course and actually get a badge which says you're an official guide, and you can do the blue badge, which is the whole of London. But that's like a very complex thing, and you have to go on a course for a year, I think.
Oh, okay.
So this one that I've done doesn't give me any formal qualification. And actually, as I say, I haven't really used it in anger yet, but I might do, because I'm with this group of people who are trying to basically sell the idea of a walk that we've invented.
So, did you participate in designing the walk?
Yeah, I did, participated in the design, yes. It's around the Canary Wharf area, around it, north of the Isle of Dogs there.
Is where you live now?
It's quite near, yes, and it's in the borough, in the same borough, Tower Hamlets. Okay,
now tell me about your biggest life changes.
My biggest life changes. From when? What, from year zero?
Yeah, the whole life.
Well, I just went to school, and actually, when I was a teenager, I lived abroad for 2 years. I lived in South America.
Oh.
So that was quite a big thing, because my stepfather was working in Chile.
Oh.
So I lived there for 2 years. Then I came back, went back to school here, went to university. Going to university, that got me away from my home village, so that was a big change, I suppose, in life. Made me into an independent person. Then I came to London. I was out of work for a long time in London. I didn't work much in my 20s. But I was a betting shop manager for a while. Then I retrained in computing. So that changed my direction in life, because I retrained in computing and got quite a good job in the city, computing, programming. And then I did that for 20 years.
Oh, 20.
And then I think it was about 20 years. Maybe about 20 years. Or maybe a bit more. I started about 1990, finished 2012 now, so it was more than... No, that is 23 years, 22 years, something like that. And of course the other big change was Charlotte coming along. And then we got married. She came first.
Okay.
So, got married, bought a house, and all that stuff.
Who or what influenced you the most, do you think?